actually had to get my YouTube approved to do this, and it's been a while. And I finally decided to check it out because I'm always watching other people's live streams, so why not, right? I closed the door on the kids' room, told them to be quiet for a little while. That's the main reason I don't generally go live, is because my life is so damn loud all the time that it's tough. So basically, I am prepping for my trip to Florida. My husband's going to be there with us for 2 weeks, and then my kids and I are staying for another 2 weeks past that with my parents. So I am prepping, cleaning the whole house, getting all the tanks ready for somebody that we are friends with to come in and take care of them. So I've had a lot of work going on this past week. I've been very busy, pretty sore because I've also been working out in between. So I'm sore, I'm tired, and I'm exhausted, but we're going to get this done. So I have narrowed it down from 17 tanks down to about 9, just so there's less to take care of. So I'm going to walk through, and I think it's probably time to feed them all today because it's been a little while. So we'll start with that. I actually will show you my little feeding system first because I'm kind of proud of it. I got a little creative. And I apologize, my sound is probably not the greatest, and I'm going to probably make you barf by moving the video around so much, but we're going to try this because it's the first time. So, and I have to do everything one-handed, so that's going to be fun. But this is my system here. Decided to make it super simple, and I don't know if you can see that, but I labeled every single tank, and I put these little medicine containers here. Basically is what they are. And I just wrote a list. Every tank has a letter. Every letter has exactly what I want them to be fed on each of 3 visits while I will be gone. So I kind of made it idiot proof. I mean, our friend's not an idiot, but at least he has a little bit less thinking to do while he's here. So that'll be nice. So I got that all set up. And then, I don't really have a lot of free time lately to be doing this, so it's been a while. So we're just gonna do basics right now, just flakes. I'll get more creative later when I have 2 hands again and I'm not carrying the phone anymore. But for now, we'll just do basics. And the hardest part, honestly, is getting these in with the lid still on, because, you know, I'm an ultimate fish keeper, clearly. Because, you know, lemon tetras are insane. Like, honestly, they are the most crazy fish. Aside from the zebradanios that I started the hobby with, lemon tetras are psychotic. Like, they are all over the map. Like, neurotic as heck. But they're funny to watch, so I keep them around. I got rid of my dwarf crayfish this week. I also brought back my scarlet batis. I had like 3 of them. I just recently bought them, and I figured, you know, they're more live foods, and I really don't want to have to try to teach my friend live foods in the same. It would just be too much. So I figured, you know, we'll avoid doing that to the poor guy, because that would be sad. Beta sorority and Gouramis, they all live together in peace and harmony. Surprisingly, they do really well together. And I made my little chart, you know, because I'm half kindergartner, because I was trying to keep track of who's who, and there's like 5 blue ones in the same tank. So I try to make it easier on myself. This is my second favorite tank. This is basically the live bearer tank. I call it the Guppy Tank just to make it simple for people who don't know what they're talking about. But in general, this is mollies and guppies, and my overstock of shrimp, the neos that I put in here, have all started breeding too, so there's like a bunch of them. I don't know if you can see the teeny little babies in there, but those are guppies, and there's also some molly babies in here too. They're starting to get their colors. I don't know if I can flip it. Let's flip it. It's a lot easier that way. You can see all the little shrimp on the rock. They're so cute. Yeah, we're just doing basic flakes right now because I don't want to get too crazy. The glare from the window is a little bit much. Little tiny wiggly babies. Oh, we got a piece. God, they're so cute and tiny. So there's that pretty much. And then we get this tank is the gobies, the bumblebee gobies, and I have some sparkling gouramis in here, so they're not really going to be too keen on the flakes. They're more live foods too. But I'll take care of them later. I just wanted to give them something for now because I only have one hand. But these are sparkling gouramis. And there's one of my little bumblebee gobies. Up there's two of them hanging out together. They're so cute. And I've got a pleco in here somewhere. A lemon pleco, bristlenose thing. Blue-eyed something or other. But he or she is really fun to try to find sometimes. So, couldn't tell you where they are. Oh, hiding right there. Found it. I don't know if you can see that little black eye in the middle. But he's in there. So this one is the clown killie tank, and I think it was Papa Shrimp had really good luck with these breeding, but I've had these guys for like half a year. Nothing. So, don't know what's up with that. But there's also a bunch of shrimp from Flip Aquatics in here. So, they've been buried a couple times, but I've not seen anything come of it. So, I'm not sure if they're dropping eggs. There's a Cory hiding in there. Peekaboo. But I guess we could try giving them some. I don't know if they'll eat it or not, though. Oh, and I don't know if you can hear, but my children are fighting again in the other room because that's what they do now. It's great fun. And then here are the killies that Jess sent me. Bought these from her website. They're chilling, hanging out with the rainbows. Still no breeding going on in this tank either. No rainbows, no killies, no nothing. They're so cool though. I love them. They're just really awesome fish. When I get back, I'm going to start trying to like actively breed them. I'm gonna get those tiny little shallow containers and set them up underneath with the peat moss and all that and see if I can get that to work. But I figure there's no point in starting that now because I'm not gonna be here to take care of it. And I would hate to leave that for somebody else. I mean, I'm sure flakes are not their favorite, but for now, we'll just do that. And then I'll take care of them later. They're so cute. But I'm sure you could tell a lot of my tanks are like super planted because I try really, really hard to keep plants. And they do pretty good for the most part, so I'm kind of obsessed with it. And this one I'm not going to put any flakes in because this is my original Neo tank, which started my obsession in the first place. And it's a little neglected. I haven't been down here to clean it in a while. But as you can see, there's little tiny specks. I'm guessing there's some sort of food. I'm not freaking about it because, you know, it is what it is. But there's tiny baby shrimp too. So they're still breeding. They're still doing their thing. You can see some of them stuck to the glass. So it's its own little ecosystem. You know, nothing bad is happening down here. It just looks unpleasant to the eye, I guess. But they're doing their thing. They're hanging out. I got some chili raspberries in here too. And I did not put Java fern in here, so I'm not sure how that's in there, but it's growing out of the subwasser tank, which is kind of cool. And I'm pretty sure that snail is still alive. Oh, I can't get down on the floor like that anymore. This is one of my prettier. I just really like the way that tank looks. But, alright, let's walk over to the kitchen because, you know, I have expanded to the kitchen. This is my CPD tank and super red cherries, and this is the only aquarium light that has this effect on my phone. It is super weird. I don't know what the difference is. It's this kind, but it's the only one that does that flickery thing. Super weird. Give them some of this too, if they can find it. They're not the brightest. They're cute, but they're a little derpy. But I did find my first buried female red. in here the other day, so I was excited about that. And the duckweed is taking over in here, which I'm not a fan of. But oh well. This is currently my favorite tank. My red Rilly tank. Started out as my blue boat tank, but they didn't do so well for some reason. But this is only like a 3.5 gallon bookshelf tank. And it's mostly snails and shrimp. And then I put some of these little exclamation point rasboras in here because Rob at Flip Aquatics said that he's got them in a lot of his tanks and they don't mess with the shrimp. So they've been doing pretty good up here. And I love this Corey. He's so cute. He or she, I have no clue. But I have ram's horn snails in here. They're so tiny and pink. And I noticed a baby. So they're doing their things. And here's tiny baby shrimp. Oh, it's not going to focus. Nope, it is definitely not going to focus. But that's okay because there's nobody watching anyway. So I did not expect much from my first video anyway. But, you know, I figured I'd make one. And eventually people will start watching them. If I have something worth a darn for people to want to listen to is the thing. And this is my labeling system because I'm a nerd. So that's how I do it. And especially with somebody coming to take care of the tanks for a month too. I wanted to make it like super duper simple. So that's pretty much my week. Prepping to get ready to go to Florida and have somebody to take care of them for a month. So here he is. You can see him a little better now. Wiggling away because they're strange. But yeah, that's pretty much been my week. Just prepping, getting things ready. Trying not to go crazy because anxiety and journeys are an interesting combination. Even if it's an exciting thing, like I still get anxious about it. There's a lot to plan, and I know I'm going to be away from my house for a month. Even if it's living with my parents, somewhere I'm comfortable and trusting, like I still get a little overwhelmed by change. So it's been a big week. So half of June and half of July I won't be here. So I am trying to do everything I can now to be ready for that. So what am I at? Like 12 minutes? Ooh, I made it a whole 12 minutes. Well, that's pretty much it because it's my first live stream, which accomplished pretty much absolutely nothing. But I entertained myself and it got the kids out of the room for 10 minutes and quiet. So I am going to go do some more laundry and dishes and probably a quick workout and then go sit on my butt outdoors and pet the cats. That is about my day. So I guess if you want to like the video, maybe the more people that like my videos, the more videos I'll do. You can leave comments too if there's something you actually want me to do a video on. I mean, because I want to do the whole YouTube thing, but I really don't know where to start. Like, how do you become a big YouTuber? Like, you have to have something to say first, and you have to have people who actually want to watch your stuff. So that's one of the reasons I haven't really, because I don't have much to say, and like, why would people want to listen to me? Like, I don't, you know, I know what I'm doing, but I don't, it's hard to explain. But anyway, like it, subscribe if you want to, and give me some ideas of what I can do videos on in the comments, suggestions. Let me know what you think.